we're gonna start your this section, okay? And this section starting from D. La 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 ta da ta tam. This is the first phrase, right? We'll see. Let's just do only right hand. So we start from D. If our note not starts from the first note of the group, it's like triplets, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? But this note starting not from first note of the group, from the second note. First note, it's a rest, okay? So don't hit your first note. 1 ta ta ti da 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 da, okay? 1 ta ta ti da 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 ti da 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 da. And where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to D. The D is our destination. Oh, and you know what? I noticed that fifth finger working on C, working a little bit better than fourth, because you know why? Because from C to D, you know, from the, to the next phrase, it's like seventh, okay? So it's not easy to play because your hand will like a little bit tensed if it's fourth finger, right? Fifth finger like more natural. If you can't relearn it, I don't remember what it was your finger, but I noticed that fifth one looks a little bit better. Okay, let's do it again. Only separate. 1 ta ta ti da da la ta ta ti da 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 da. You see what I'm doing? La da ta tam, li da ta tam. Yeah, so practice this ending like this to make sure that the ending like very delicate. Then we can add your left hand. Make sure that in this section we have chords, right? We have chords in your left hand. But what is the difference between these chords and these chords? It's an eighth note chord. This the quarter notes chord, right? So make sure that these chords sounds longer than this, okay? So 8 notes, make sure that you have a rest. Yeah, it's like silent, yeah? Okay. Alarm, pom, then alarm, pom, again. Alarm, pom, rest. Pom, pom. Now let's combine. Don't forget about your breathing. La ta ti da da ta da ti da 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 la da da da. La ta ti da da ta da ti da 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 la da da da. What did you notice? What we can notice that we have like temporary destination here, right? And final destination is here. So this the temporary destination a little bit kind of lighter than next one, but we still need to just notice it. Okay. La da ti da da ta da da ti da 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 la da da ti. Okay. Then where's our next phrase? Next phrase starting from D and going to D, right? And I noticed that this fingering also a little bit works better. So 5, then 3, 4, 1 here. So la ta ti da da tam 5 3 4 1 da da ti da 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 again 5. I don't know why, but for me it makes sense more. Maybe you know why? Because first finger 1 2 1 here 1 2 1 looks like here. Da 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 1 2 1, right? Makes sense? 1 2 1 1 2 1. I don't know. For me it looks and feels a little bit better. If you have time, if you can like try this fingering and then you will tell me what works better for you. Okay, let's do again this phrase. La ta ti da da tam. You see, this is our first destination, so we need to lead to here. La ta ti da da tam. La da ti da da tam. La da ti da da tam. You see what I'm doing with my elbows, right? So you can practice stopping on your temporary destination. And then la da ti da da ti da da tam. Did you notice where I start my second part of this phrase? starts not from your destination, but from next note, like second note, like this starts from the second note, right? Makes sense? Da da ti da da ti da 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 dum, right? Yeah, I will show you. La la da ti da da ti da da ti da da dum. La da ti da da ti da 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 dum. Now we can combine all that little like parts of the whole phrase. Now let's see. La da ti da 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 ti da da ti da 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 dum. La da ti da 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 ti da 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 ti da da da. Okay, so let's see what next. Ooh, the last phrase. It's kind of like sum of these two phrases. It's like 2 plus 2 equal 4. Very known, like very common structure in the music, especially in classical music. Short phrase, long phrase. Short plus short equal long, okay? And of course, this long phrase we need to break into like little sections, like little parts. We'll see. So where's our first one? La da ti da da tom. This is your first. La da ti da da tom. And then la da ti da 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 tom. You see? So where I'm stopping? I'm stopping always in the downbeat. Ta ta ti da da tam. Right? First, a little part. Then again I start from the second note. Okay? Ta da ti da 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 tam. I stop here. Then where is our next? Ta da ti da 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 tam. We can stop here on F. Okay, let's see. I'm going to play this phrase. La da ti da 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 ti. Da da ti da 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 ti. Yeah, and the last section, last like this little tail, you can start from F. Da 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 ti da 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 tam. Let's see. La da da ti da 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 tam. And always I little bit change the finger, and for me, third finger on C, a little bit kind of more comfortable, and third finger on G, a little bit more comfortable. So it's kind of 3 times third finger. 3, 3, 3, 3. And even 4 times 3. You see? It's for me. It's more makes sense, you know, than that fingering. Okay, you can try this fingering. Okay. Now let's try to play the whole phrase, but I will stop a little bit on our temporary destinations. Here, maybe not. We'll see. Okay. La da ti da da tam. La da ti da 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 tam. La da ti da 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 tim. Oh, third finger. La da ti da 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 tam. Okay. La da ti da 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 tam. Then la da ti da 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 tam. Okay. Now I'll try to play the full like whole phrase. La da ti da da ti da 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 ti da da ti da 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 ti da da ti da da ti da 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 tam. Yeah, sounds more smooth, but still we can notice all the temporary destinations, okay? Which is very important for our listeners. Now let's look at your left hand. The left hand, make sure that this time it's quarter notes. Even this like little signs, it means like shorter than quarter, kind of not staccato, but a little bit longer than staccato, okay? But make sure that these 3 guys, very nice voicing, very nice long notes. Where this one comes from your first part, tam, pa, pam, 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 3 same notes, then 3 same chords in the end, right? Also quarter notes. So, first quarters, pam, pam, then pam, pam, and then So make sure that this 8 notes shorter, this quarter notes longer. I can play all this section only left hand. So 8 notes. Pam, 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 pam. Then pam, 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 pam. Then long. Okay, let's practice the long phrase with the left hand. We'll see how it sounds. Of course, we can do with stops with our destinations. Okay, let's try. A la da ti da da tom. A la da ti da da tom. Then a la da ti da 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 tom. A la da ti da 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 tom. And then last a la da ti da 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 ti. Again a la da 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 ti. Yeah, it's not last one, and the last one a la da ti da da ti da da tom. Or we can start the last section from F sharp. A la da da ti da da ti da da tom. Did you see my left hand? A da da ti tom. Now I'm gonna to try everything without stops. La da ti da da ti da da ti da 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 ti da da ti da da ti da 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 ti. Nice. Let's try to play this like middle section all together and a little bit faster, and we'll see how it sounds. I will try not to mess up. Lam pa pim pam pam tium li da ti da ba tium da da ti da da ti ya da 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 ti dum pa 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 la da da ti da 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 ti da da ba ba ti ba ba da ba 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 ti da 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 ti da da ti da da ti da 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 pa 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 ti da da. You see? Nice. So try to practice phrase by phrase many times every section, like cut that like phrases into parts, left, right, and then combine everything together. Okay? So I will send you next video of this section. Okay?